Lions TV full time from my bedroom, where it's finished Millwall 1, Stoke City 0. I can quite comfortably say that that's the first time that I've watched Millwall in a long time and enjoyed watching it. I just think that everything clicked so much. And listen, don't get me wrong, it's everything that we've been asking for, by the way. If you're going to play a 5 at the back, play with 5 decent, attacking, forward-thinking wing-backs, which we did. And you need to have a ball player in the middle of the 3 as well, which we did with Leonard, who, by the way, along with Jake Cooper, was my man of the match. Make sure that your midfield players are pushing further up the pitch. Make sure Zian Fleming is putting it about. And make sure that you play 2 up front. And we've done all of that today, and it's just amazing how when you put all of that in place and you're at a den when it's rocking, that you knew we were going to get a result. And do you know what? Even I think it was like the 70th minute, 65th minute, they started coming into it. And in my head, my head is processing, going, do you know what? If Stoke go and get a goal, I'm not that bothered, because I know that they've put 110% in. They've gone for it. We deserve the win. We've been entertained, and it looked like they were proud to wear the shirt. The energy that they provided today was incredible. And it's games like today that now I wish I hadn't said what I said and should have gone. But look, Stoke are a good side, probably one of the better sides that we will play all season, bar the Norwiches, Leicester's, Southampton's, etc. And me personally, I think for probably 3/4 of that game, we played them off the pitch, out-fought them, out-worked them, and I think the boys probably, I'll be honest, were knackered. I was knackered watching them. So, that's a great result. But more importantly, what most of us Millwall supporters want to see is a great performance. And watching them work hard and hard tackles, etc. I'm going to give a shout out to the midfield as well. I think George Saville and Billy Mitchell worked tirelessly, and as I said before, they were further up the pitch, and when you're further up the pitch, you actually have to do less defending because you're on the front foot, you're putting pressure on teams, and there's not a gap, and then you haven't got to drop back. I was slightly worried with all the decisions at the end of the game. It felt like we had about 300 centre-backs on the pitch at one point, and I felt like we sat back, and literally we managed not to concede by a lick of paint, as the commentator said. But listening to the commentary, I'll be honest with you, the commentator was making out like we were really in trouble. And I don't think that at all. So, look, Jake Cooper, absolute blinder. Sarkic, what a save. And I'll tell you what, you can get it from some better angles on the telly. That was an incredible save. Norton Cuffy done really well. And do you know what? With Leonard back there, Hutch and Cooper were just allowed to do what they're good at. And it shows. It shows. So listen, hats off to Gary Rowett for picking that team. I can't help but think that he sort of had to. But this is what happens when we play like that. If we're going to play with a formation, make sure you put the right players in. Right, make sure that we're pushing, make sure we're pressurising, putting pressure on players. All of the good stuff. It was a great performance. I'm over the moon. On to the next one. Let's keep that up now. Let's keep that consistency of performance up. Let's not withdraw now. Let's not go back to the ways that we've seen over the last couple of years, because that when Gary Rowett's under pressure, he does exactly what we want him to do, and we win a couple of games and we're really good and we're really healthy, and then unfortunately we draw back. So let's keep this up. Let's keep that line up. Yeah, let's play that way. And I'm telling you, the season will turn out a lot differently to what I expected or expect it to. So I'm hoping that that's come across positive. I'm trying to be positive. Fantastic performance. Jake Cooper, my man of the match, along with Ryan Leonard. I thought he was critical to a lot of things that happened in that game, defensively and attacking wise, actually. And over the moon for Nisbet to get his first goal in the league. So, on to the next one. Come on, you Lions.